I have a confession to make. Our company name is actually a lie. Okay, hear me out. We are Smokescreen, but we haven't sold a smoke machine in years. We actually sell security fog generators, and they can fill a space with fog in seconds, stopping intruders in their tracks, which is the whole point. I'm going to explain, so stick around to learn exactly what we do and why it's different to smoke. Way before smokescreen was a thing, we were called security pyrotechnics, and that's exactly what we sold. Basically, we take a military-style smoke grenade, the kind of thing that you'd see on a tank, and turn it into an intruder deterrent. It burns with fire and fills the place with real smoke. Thick, acrid, nasty, stinky smoke. It makes your eyes water and it leaves mess everywhere. Customers loved it, especially those with heavy equipment and raw materials, the kind of customer that didn't care about the filth that was being left behind. But unsurprisingly, it was a hard sell for retail or domestic installations, so it was a small market. It worked really well, but there was just that one big problem. Nobody wants their shop or their home filled with dirty smoke and dust. So we had to innovate. We needed the effect without the mess. Now, if you've spent time in clubs or on stage, you will be familiar with fog generators, even if you didn't know it. At a basic level, you take a mixture of glycol and water and you boil it. The evaporated vapor is bright white, just like smoke. Obviously, our machines are pretty advanced with precision machine fluid channels, carefully monitored temperature levels and fluid mixture ratios, but the principle is basically the same. The technology didn't catch on right away. In fact, our first production run was kind of a handful of units. But once the word started to get out, our fog generators became much more popular than old smoke grenades ever could be. So what's the real difference? Well, firstly, it's how the smoke is made, and the key thing for our customers is it doesn't leave residue. And those two things actually go hand in hand. Inside every fog generator is a heated metal block with a finely machined channel cut through the middle. As the fog fluid is pumped through that channel, it almost instantly evaporates, and because vapor takes up more volume than liquid, thank you GCSE chemistry, the pressure inside increases, forcing the fog out through the tiny nozzle at the front of the smoke screen. And yet I can almost hear it now. That sounds so simple, I could build one in my backyard. Yeah, you probably could. But I bet you couldn't do decades of research and development and testing to make sure that the particles of the fog are exactly 0.2 microns in diameter. And why is that important? Well, because big particles means heavy particles, and small particles are the opposite. And 0.2 microns is really small, so our fog is really light. And why is that important? Because light particles float in the air for longer, meaning that they settle slower. That gives us an extremely persistent fog that lasts for a long time and doesn't leave residue. No residue is great for so many reasons. Products in shops aren't damaged, belongings at home aren't damaged, there's no cleanup, there's no slippery floors, and so on. On top of that, glycol fog is actually food safe as well, so you don't have to worry about throwing away all the bananas that are out on the shop floor if the smoke screen goes off. I always use this example even though you'd peel a banana anyway, but that's besides the point. The fact is, as far as we're concerned, fog is better than smoke in every single way. It's safer, it's cleaner, it's smarter, it's more reliable, and it's more effective. And where it really counts, does it matter if we say fog or smoke? The end result is the same. We're protecting people and places and property. So yeah, that's why we've been lying all these years. Smokescreen isn't really smoke, it's security fog, and it's been evolving since day one. Right now, our machines are smarter and faster and cleaner, more versatile than ever. But the mission hasn't changed, and we've always got new stuff in the pipeline. If you want to see that, hit subscribe. And if you learned something, then drop a like. And if you did already know this, you can tell me in the comments so that I can pretend that I'm not offended.